talking on does not mean a bank that you say next of kin, you just put your son name or your, okay, let's say for example, I put my daughter's name, I say next of kin is my daughter, is my brother, or is my mother, yeah? God forbid bad thing, anything happens, the bank will not give them anything because I just put it by pen, next of kin, next of kin. But I did not put it like written, like, you know, there's a word for it in the bank. I forgot now, but it will come to me. You get a paper like this, write to the bank, speak to your bank manager. You'll put it in writing, okay? And put it in the bank system. That God forbid, this also person buy this money, this XYZ money. This XYZ money goes to so person and so person. 3 people's signature will be inside, or 2 people that you mention their names. And also, there's what we call power of attorney, okay? Power of attorney in case maybe you have children, those children are still baby or vulnerable. They can, in abroad, power of attorney is different. I don't know if it's the same way they operate in Nigeria. They'll say in case if anything happens to you, so this is where power of attorney comes up. Anything is like somebody who bought a property now, you put power of attorney that in case anything happen, I want you, and you have 2 friends, 2 people, maybe family. Some people don't like using family members. You use outsider. Me, I would say use outsider. Mainly, most time, okay? They will even tell you friends or family because sometimes they can be, you know, like this. But power of attorney, they carry like a very big tax that God forbid if anything happens to you. What would that power? What does power of attorney mean? That's 2 persons that they named on your property or on anything that goes to do with you. Those 2 persons will be the ones to be in charge of your property, your finance, and all of that. So when anything happens, they'll be the one to sort everything out. 2 of them or 3 of them must agree. One must not say, no, I want to give Celia 100,000. I want to give Prissy 200,000. No. They must agree on what is on that will, okay? So that will, so you who wants to write a will, please, I beg you and listen to me, listen good. Write your will as soon as, okay? This life, nobody predicts what's going to happen tomorrow. It's only Nigerians and Africans that are always like, oh, God forbid my will, oh, I don't write my will, or whatever. Listen to me. Most properties have gone down the drain. Most monies in banks have gone down the drain. Do you know why? Because there is no will. There is no will. You just leave it there. There are so many families right now that has claimed what your son, your daughter is entitled to. So many of you are in abroad here. You have properties in Africa. When I say properties, I mean properties. This is what you should do. Get a lawyer from back home. Get a lawyer from here in the UK or in abroad, Italy, wherever you live, Spain, Austria, Belgium, and all of that. Get a lawyer. This is how you get the lawyer. You tell the lawyer all what you've got. Give the lawyer all your original documents, right? Or photocopy original documents, okay? I think if you live in abroad, the lawyers, they have their archive where they keep things like that, okay? You have photocopy also, because when anything happens, lawyers don't need photocopy, they need original. So what you then do now, we can see PDF now and things like that. People can store things on their database base, you know. So what you then do, take that photocopy of that original document, send it to your lawyer that you have back home. But for me personally, I would say go to Africa yourself, Nigeria yourself, get a prominent lawyer, okay? Get a prominent lawyer, all right? That is what you should do. When you get a good lawyer, a good firm lawyer, don't say, oh, this lawyer, they're charging 500,000, 200,000, 1 million, or whatever. I'd rather go to for a lawyer who is charging 200. Listen, all lawyers are not lawyers. They are lawyers when they speak anywhere. They've spoken. They are lawyers when they submit anywhere. They know they don't go with force. They go with legit, okay? So this is what you must do. That's why you see some people that their parents have applied for so long. Bank is not releasing their money. Bank is not releasing anything. Not because their father did not do the right thing at that time, but they did not do the exact thing they should have done. Does that make sense? Okay. Yes, next of kin Celia, next of kin Priscilla, next of kin Prissy. No, you don't say next of kin with mouth. You always put names, your power of attorney, your next of kin, who they should be. You put their name, they put their documents, they put everything that got to do with them. Their birth certificate, let the court, let the bank know. Then you go and submit it. So when they're checking on the archive later, their document later, they see that, oh, in this account, so person name is there. And God forbid, but you're not buying abroad. And you've done all these things I ask you to do. Guess what? Your lawyer here and your lawyer in Africa will work hand to hand. Because you've told your lawyer there, this lawyer name. You've told this lawyer name to, you swap everything together. Trust me, 1 naira will not go under the carpet. Then your 2 power of attorney that you have, or 3 power of attorney that you have, they join hands together, then hand over that money, because before you buy or whatever your will you've done, you've already said on the will, I want this money to be given to your son or your daughter when they are in their age 21, or when they are in their age 45, when they are responsible, when they can manage their money, or they should go and put it in child trust fund, or help me to take the money and buy another house or property for them because they cannot manage it. They will even write there, if my son or daughter is not responsible, don't release my money to them. But if they are responsible, this is what you should do. Capiche? Do you understand? E capito? Do you get it? So listen and listen carefully. Okay? Ah, waswa me? Waswa, eh? I'm speaking languages that I know. Eh? Minaza Johnson. Are you getting it? So it's very, very easy. Okay? Next of kin, don't just write my daughter's name, my son name, my child name. Go and do a documentation to put in the bank for the bank to know that if anything happens to me, you must present this to my family XYZ. I know a couple of people that their persons has passed away for over 10 years. Since 2014. Yeah, that's 10 years now. People have passed away since 5 years ago, 6 years. Bank is not releasing anything. How do you know about this, Prissy? Because I know. Because I know we're still dealing on 1 or 2 right now. Like, for example, like me, I'm a power of attorney to 4 or 5 people. So I know many things, okay? So before you put someone on your power of attorney, you must trust that person. That person must be very well trusted. It's not the kind of person you want to put that they collect your child or whatever, power of attorney, they put it right. Later, they go to the back and collect what, or they could knife together. They will start spending money. Well, another thing power of attorney does, any money they spend in the period of going to bank, coming there, going there, doing this, doing that, trust me, they're going to be charging you who is the beneficiary. How are they going to be charging you? Any transport, anything, they must bring the receipt. If at the end of the day, they finish collecting, they succeeded to collect everything now, what they do, if they spend £1,000 or £500, because they're going to pay the lawyer, they're going to pay this, pay that, pay for a cup of tea and water. All those documents must be put together. So they can then withdraw their money from that and transfer the balance to you. That is how it works, okay? So I hope you guys understand, like we've always done on this page. I teach you guys things, and I hope it sinks in. And another thing I want to say to you guys, start investing where you live. It's very important. Thank you, and have a fabulous